What is going on, guys? My name is Irvin, and today I've got a super exciting video for you guys. In the next few days, I'm going to be going down on a little road trip down to California. You guys will know more about that once those videos start to come out. But before that, I want to get my car looking as good as I can with what I have. And I've got some cool stuff lined up. So you guys saw when I got the rear lip and the side skirts for the IS300. And the side skirts ended up being garbage. I got those off of eBay. They were just some random urethane side skirts that were reps and just didn't fit. They were kind of crap, and so I returned those. In their place, I bought these guys. These guys are a set of OEM TRD side skirts for the IS300. These fit perfectly. So those paired with the lip is gonna change the dynamic of this car 100%. It's gonna make this thing actually look like I'm putting money into it and it's not just some grandma that bought an IS300. But before we can actually put those on, they need paint. I'm not gonna put them on while they're blue and the lip is black. I need it all to match. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We don't have a long time until I leave for California, so I really wanna get this done so I can get them put on the car tomorrow and drive down there tomorrow. So we're on a little bit of a time crunch. We're gonna have to work fast, but hopefully with the experience that I have on doing other sort of paint stuff, this stuff will go relatively quick, but we'll see. First things first, everything's gotta be clean, so I'm starting off with dish soap to make sure that all of the grease and any contaminants are off the surface. You can see these already used set of skirts, and they come with their own fresh layer of JDM dirt. Kinda cool, but we don't need that. So we'll go ahead and clean those up and get them ready to start working on them. Alright, so now that all our parts are clean, let's discuss a little plan of action. Since the skirts are used and they do have some imperfections, I'm going to have to go ahead and sand those and get those flat before we start painting. I'm not really going to worry too much about the bottoms because it's honestly stuff that you're never going to see, and it's probably going to get scratched again just from driving it and being lowered. So we're going to go ahead and get those prepped. The lip, however, since it's just an injection molded plastic part that's brand new, I don't really have to do any work on. So that one I'm gonna go ahead and hit with some alcohol, hit with a gray Scotch-Brite pad, more alcohol, just make sure everything's clean and all of the residue from the injection molding process is off of it. And then we'll be ready to spray that one. All of these are gonna get an epoxy primer sealer, then a base coat and clear coat. So we'll go ahead and get started on the bodywork on the skirts, make sure they're perfect, and then we should get to spraying. Great, so I've got everything pretty much sanded down. You guys can see it's got a nice dull finish on everything. You really want a pretty even matte finish everywhere because that makes sure that your sand scratches are there and that makes sure that your paint has something good to adhere to. So I've got a few different spots where I put a little bit of glazing putty in just to fill a few little scratches. All I have to do is wait for that to dry, then I can sand them down, get the side skirts nice and perfect, and do one more wipe down before prime and paint. So we're pretty close to being there. I got quite a long list of other things I need to do today to get ready for the trip. I gotta grab a couple things from an Amazon locker in downtown Portland because I had to overnight them and that was the only way to get them today. Hopefully finish painting all this stuff and then hopefully it turns out well because I really want to put these on the car tomorrow, and if they look like dookie, I'm not gonna. So we'll see. I'm pretty confident in my painting abilities now, so I think that it should all come out looking pretty good. I'm gonna give this a little time to dry, come back, sand it, and let's get it ready for paint. All right, so I got my whole spray booth set up. Everything's prepped, everything's ready for the first coat of paint. I think that the lip is gonna get some adhesion promoter since that's bare plastic. These, since they're already painted, I don't have to worry about, so this will just be getting the primer first. So I'm going to go ahead and spray the adhesion promoter on that, let it get some time to tack up while I mix up the primer, and we'll get it sprayed. Alright, so I got the base coat on. It laid down pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty impressed with the whole process. It's actually going pretty well. So I did 2 very light coats of base just to make sure that I got even coverage and didn't get any weird like runs or anything like that. And it's looking really good. All I need to do is clear now, and this will be ready to go on the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry up and get ready for clear. I've already got my gun cleaned, so don't have to worry about that. All I have to do is mix the clear and spray it on. So I'm stoked. I'll see you guys in a bit. So I've given the base coat a pretty good amount of time to dry. Now it's time to mix up some clear and get sprayed on. Let's go. Alright, that's the second coat of clear on. I just gotta slam on one more coat. One more coat, and it'll be done. And I'm stoked. It's actually looking really good. I'm actually super surprised because if you guys know, my history with painting hasn't been the best. But I'm getting better. Look at this shit. Oh my god, it's so nice. So I'm gonna lay down one more coat of clear just to make sure that it's nice and wet and there's no dry spots anywhere. Then I should be good to go ahead and let it dry, let it sit overnight, and then I'll install it tomorrow, which tomorrow we actually have to leave for California. So I'm gonna have to install this in the morning and pretty much leave right away. So I got a few more things to do after I finish spraying on the clear, and we'll be able to see this on the car tomorrow. I'm so stoked. Alright guys, so it's official. The kit is painted. I'm going to go ahead and let this all dry. We're going to come back tomorrow and probably put it on the car and get ready for our trip to California. So if you guys like the content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. We've got a lot more coming. And these next few videos are going to be super fun. We're going to be doing a lot of cool shit. So I hope to see you guys there. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time.